Back when I was in college, I had this radio show called Time Out with Ty. It was here I got to review movies, new and old. I got to interview people that I never thought I'd be able to talk to one-on-one, and I got to explore movie themes across the ages. It was tremendous fun, and now that I'm out of college, I thought, well, why does it have to stop there? If this becomes a regular thing I do, who knows? This is more for a trial and error, so be warned and let's get started. When people think about the idea of viewing or creating machinimas of their own, the engines used to create these pieces of art usually involve Halo, Minecraft, and or Grand Theft Auto. This is why for this review I'll be looking away from all that and instead focusing my attention on the game Transformers: Fall of Cybertron on the PC. Specifically, we'll be taking a look at the Transformers G1 Optimus Prime vs. Megatron Remake, created by Johnny Flash.
Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost.
You got the touch. You got the power.
If you're a fan of the Transformers, and I'm not talking about the Michael Bay ones, then this video is up your alley. A recreation of the original Transformers movie scene where Optimus Prime and Megatron clash for the last time in the Generation 1 continuity. The video follows similarly to how the battle takes place in the movie, but with a few differences and creative liberties throughout the course of it. Instead of following the movie exactly how it plays out, Johnny Flash added in his own commentary throughout the scenes that I don't wish to spoil here. You'll have to watch the video to see for yourself. It's important to note that in order to film this machinima in particular, the creator had to utilize hacks and mods to be able to get the shots seen throughout it. While this is done, it also creates the slight problem of looking a bit jerky at times. In addition, some of the scenes that do try to replicate the movie seem a bit awkward due to waiting for the cue in the original scene. This is made more obvious when you look at the video he created afterwards, which shows a comparison of the movie and machinima playing at the same time. Despite these minor issues though, they aren't enough to take the viewer out of the experience in reminiscing. When you're dealing with creating videos out of a video game, you expect for there to be glitches every once in a while, whether it's in the movement of the characters, the flicker in lighting, and much more. A question that I like to ask myself while watching a machinima is if it feels like I'm watching a story unfold on screen, or just some random gameplay. One of the most difficult things for a machinima director to do, besides creating a story, is to create a look that separates itself from other video game related videos. If the video doesn't have its own identity, the video will be passed over, despite whatever content it had to offer. Johnny Flash's Transformers G1 Optimus Prime vs. Megatron machinima provides not only what the name promises, but a fresh and stylized recreation of something many fans of the series hold dear to their hearts. The originality is here, with some additional humor in the form of distaste for Hot Rod. The limited voice work that was done was so closely to the original that many won't notice the difference. Even though the setting doesn't match up the movie perfectly, it is the closest map with the most options available to replicate it. One would think that accuracy would be close to impossible to recreate in terms of the characters. However, the hacks available present new options that get as close to looking the part as plausible. This video isn't perfect due to the unavoidable jerkiness and awkward movements from time to time. But what we got was a fantastic remake of a classic 80s scene remade within a video game. Compared to other attempts to recreate the scene, this one stands on top of them all with the added in humor, the originality of implanting creative ways to interpret the battle, and the nostalgia brought in after watching the machinima that truly feels like it can stand on its own, with or without the source material. I highly recommend watching this video, as well as his other videos on the channel. But that has been my time for today. This has been Time Out with Ty, and we'll see if I continue doing this in the future. Hopefully with better equipment. Till then.